Welcome. Let us start thinking about our intelligence field. Let us think about Lord Ganesh, the god of intelligence, the god of buddhi. Let us think about goddess Riddhi and goddess Siddhi, the divine goddess pair, dual goddess resource of our intelligence field. Let us concentrate upon this value of our existence phenomenon. Let us visit the existence phenomenon within human frame. Let us visit the different features of existence phenomenon within human frame in relation to the intelligence field created by mind. For it, we have to concentrate upon the parallel format features of Vedic mathematics and intelligence field. The features and values of common Sathapatya of existence phenomenon deserve to be imbibed. This chase is of the steps of Sathapatya miring rod, a synthetic setup of hypercubes 1 to 6 of 1 to 6 space, the shad chakra format of human body, the solar universe miring rod, and the organization format of Ganita sutras and upsutras are of parallel features. Mind as intelligence field of existence phenomenon within human frame accepts consciousness base. As such, the learning and teaching of Vedic mathematics becomes the discipline of values of intelligence field of consciousness base. Sadhakas are fulfilled with intensity of urge to initiate themselves for these parallel values shall begin with Devanagari alphabet. Devanagari alphabet is a compactified alphabet. The uppermost crust is the letters alphabet. Beneath it are quadruple formats. First is the numbers alphabet. Then is the Sathapatya geometric format, which itself is of three folds of external values, middle values, and internal values. Let us take three pairs of words. First pair is Buddhi Kshetra, second pair is Param Vijom, and third pair is Ganit Sopan. Buddhi Kshetra is of TC value, placement values 25 plus 1944. Param Vijom as well is of values 20 plus 24 is equal to 44, as well as Ganit Sopan is also of values 18 plus 26 is equal to 44. Value 44 as such is the common thread. It is this common thread which is to be glimpsed and chased by us while having learning of the flourishing steps of intelligence field, Buddhi Kshetra, parallel with Ganit Sopan, to be of the order of the Param Vijom. Buddhi Kshetra, intelligence field, is of values and features of transcendental space, Param Vijom. Ganit Sopan, mathematical domain, as well is of parallel features of transcendental space. Therefore, the whole concentration is to be upon the transcendental space. Within our head, the brain as an organ is of existence within a space which is of transcendental space values and features. It is this existence of brain within transcendental space which transits and transforms as Buddhi Kshetra, intelligence field of consciousness base. The format features of different steps of Ganita sutras and upsutras as Ganit Sopan, mathematical domain, are parallel with the format features and values of the transcendental space. Srimad Bhagavad Gita is Vedanta Trai, the essence of Vedas. Vedant is end value of Ved, essence of Ved. And Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads and Brahma Sutra together make Vedanta Trai. Therefore, sadhakas fulfilled with intensity of urge to have complete blissful flourishment of the intelligence field shall go to the shelter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, as Srimad Bhagavad Gita is so organized that within the gaps of the shlokas of different chapters of Srimad Bhagavad Gita are lively values of Ganita sutras and upsutras. Srimad Bhagavad Gita is a scripture of 18 chapters. The complete scripture is of 700 shlokas. Chapters 1 to 9 are of 372 shlokas, which is 22 more than 350, the half of 700. Chapters 10 to 18 are of 328 shlokas, which is 22 less than 350, the half of 700. The space, the gap at the middle is as such is of 22 plus 22 is equal to 44. So the transcendental space is lively at the middle of the organization of the text of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. As such, we sadhakas fulfilled with the intensity of urge to flourish our intelligence field shall go to the shelter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita to glimpse and imbibe transcendental space lively at its middle. Within the gaps of the chapters of shlokas of Srimad Bhagavad Gita is the values of Ganita sutras. Therefore, our initiation for flourishment of intelligence field of consciousness base of the order of Vedas, Vedanta and Gita is to be of parallel Sathapatya, geometric format of these values of Buddhikshet, Paramvijom, Ganit Sopan, and Srimad Bhagavad Gita. As such, when we shall be initiating ourselves parallel with the processing steps of Ganita Sutras, then naturally and certainly we have to begin with the very first letter of the text of Ganita Sutras and upsutras. The first letter is the sixth vowel, A. The placement value of the sixth vowel in the range of vowels is 6. Sathapatya of value 6 is 6 space, and representative regular body of 6 space is hypercube 6. The 4 folds of hypercube 6 are 4, 5, 6, and 7 of summation value 22. Let us make ourselves conscious as that value 22 is the transcendental code value, the placement value of word Samriti, memory. Therefore, the flourishment of intelligence field is directly linked with the memory, Samriti. As such, the very first process step, as per first letter of the text of Ganita Sutra, namely sixth vowel of value 6 of Sathapatya 6 space, gives rise to the format of hypercube 6 of value 22, which is the transcendental code value of Samriti, memory. Therefore, the first gift, the first blissful value which one shall be attaining with and from the very first letter of Ekadiki and Purvan is the memory. We have to enrich the memory. Once we shall be enriching our memory, that would mean that we are flourishing our intelligence field of the consciousness base, because it is the consciousness which makes memory lively, intensified, blissful, and of the direction of the natural order of the growth of the intelligence field. This way, the whole focus at the initiation stage itself falls upon Sathapatya miring rod. Sathapatya miring rod is a synthetic setup of hypercubes 1 to 6. The representative regular bodies of hypercubes 1 to 6 together synthesize Sathapatya miring rod, and the boundary components of hypercube 1 to 6 are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. And these as such become the external characteristics of shad chakras.